That I don't believe anybody becomes an architect until he or she is 40, and I think that we have a long history of, mature in the sense, so there's a long way of learning, way to go. I think they should work, they should travel, they should look, they should do as much with their hands as they possibly can to prepare themselves, but most of all to be patient. I don't know what.
I am.
I think first they should be well-grounded theoretically. And then when they're young, this is the time to do it, to really think about past, present, and future direction of architecture as he sees it. I think that's very important. This is something that each young architect must have before he comes on to practice, let's say, to really begin to take on responsible position of building buildings. I think he should have that solid theoretical grounding in him. And then I think he will have to very quickly begin to come to terms with life. And that does not mean copping out. That doesn't mean making compromises at all. I think then you have to synthesize the two, bring the two together, and then you can begin to move forward. Now, it doesn't mean that when he's young, he should not come to grips with life, but less of a need to do so, I feel. I feel that it's less of a need to do that.
You're advocating vision.
I think so, and I think that's the time to have it. And I would like to be young again, so to speak. But I think one thing that Peter said, which I think bears repeating a bit, and that is that the difference of the two generations in this case is enormous. When we first came on, let's say now 30s, after university at that time, we didn't have any of the confidence that they have today. Their confidence was derived from what we have done.
That's true.
Let me ask you both one last brief question.
You walk into a void.
We walk into a void. We look at Europe. Frank Lloyd Wright over the shoulder, but largely to Europe, And they were so distant, and there was nothing here. There are no architects of the next generation, of the older generation, that we can look to with respect.
I should say, that's one of the great things that we did have. They had no daddies. You really did.
Good or bad.
In the past 20 years, IMP and his firm has designed and built